Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Hodson, and I'm your virtual teacher. Today, we're going to move on to Lesson 13 and circle back to our guiding questions about how do human actions affect the natural world. We've been reading about orca, whales, and their population this week. Secondly, how do authors approach providing information and making an argument? So our author this week was sharing with us many ways that orca whale populations are low. There are too few of them, and they organize that information for us. And also, how does reading for research help me to form an opinion and make an argument? So if I'm going to stake a claim and show evidence, how does more reading around research help me form my opinion, get my evidence organized? Today, we're going to stay focused on our article about orcas are protected, but there are still too few of them. I'd like you to pause the video here. Make sure that you have the article, Lesson 13, and also the Lesson 13 quiz that is in your distance learning packet. You'll need a pencil. So make sure you pause and push play again on the video when you have all of these materials. All right, fantastic. Welcome back. Our Lesson 13 learning target today is I can use the text to answer questions. So what we're going to do today is have you reread the article in preparation to take a quiz. So with a family member or a caregiver, or maybe a friend, go ahead and read the article again, pause the video here for about 10 minutes, read through the article, and then come on back and we'll get into the lesson today. All right, fantastic. Thank you. Welcome back. We're going to be thinking about all the things that we've been doing this week. On Lesson 10, you identified the gist and the argument and specific claims of the article. And then you identified the evidence that the author has used to support the claims that they made in the article itself. You have identified and defined and categorized specific scientific vocabulary from the article. So I'd like you to just talk with someone and remind yourself about the gist of the article. What is it mostly about? What were the arguments and the specific claims? And then that evidence. What was the evidence that was in Note Catcher 12 that was giving support to those claims? And the scientific vocabulary also. So go back to your note catchers on Lesson 10, 11, and 12 and talk through that material. You've read the article again already, and you can pause the video here and then come on back and we'll move into our quiz today. All right. Great, we're ready to get started. With the writing, I would like you to use the article to answer the questions on the Lesson 13 quiz. You can reference back to the article is a great strategy. You've also done a lot of thinking and talking and writing around these things as well. So pause the video here, answer the 4 questions, and then come on back. All right, fantastic. You know, we always use our resources and our tools in order to reference back to try and get deeper around the questions that they are asking us about our reading. And I'd like to make sure that you share your ideas and your answers with the person that you've talked with a little bit this week in your learning environment, and tell why you selected the answers that you did. And don't forget to read for an additional 20 minutes today at some point when you can either get more deeply entrenched in an idea around how humans affect the natural environment, something about whales or other animals, mammals, land and sea animals, like just find curious interest in something and see if you can find some more reading on that. And then for your fluency practice today, I'd like you to use a timer and read the passage for 1 minute. See how much further you get than you did on your first read of this. Put a little mark on the page and maybe add up the words and put them in the margin. I really appreciate all you're doing to learn more about how humans are affecting the natural environment, digging deeply around orca whales this week. I'll see you again real soon.